Okay, so good morning, everyone. Today we'll talk about parties. My name is Yasmin, I'm 20 years old, and I'm here to guide this conversation. So, Bruna, can you start introducing yourself for us?
Yes, sure. Hello, guys. Welcome, Pedro and Wagner. I am Bruna. I live in São Paulo with my family. I work here on Talk and Talk as a community manager. I've been here since September last year, but I started working on TNT in December as a teacher. So I'm also an English teacher. I started attending the meetings because I wanted to be more confident. Even though I was a teacher already, I wasn't really confident with my English. And I think that's it about me. I like dancing, studying languages, um, being with my family, going out with my friends too. And that's it about me.
Very good. Thanks for sharing, Bruna. And what about you, Pedro? Can you introduce yourself one more time for us?
Yes, my name is Pedro. I'm 30 years old. I'm a software developer. I'm living in Canada right now, but I speak French here. There's a long time that I don't speak English. So that's it. I'm in my free time. I like to stay with my family too, to read books, play video game too, and I think that is it.
Very good. Thanks so much. Hello, Leonardo. How are you?
Hello, I'm okay, and you? Sorry, because I had a little problem with my connection with my internet.
No, it's okay. Is it your first time here or not?
No,
No?
no.
Okay, okay. So could you introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, well, I'm Leo, I'm 27 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm married and I am a father of a pet, maybe. That is it.
Very good. Thanks for sharing. So, guys, let's start our conversation. Today we'll talk about parties. And the first thing that I want to know is if do you like parties? Why or why not? Because I like parties, but I think it depends about the people too. And sometimes I go to some parties that people are just like drinking things and we have nothing to eat. So I hate this kind of party. And what about you, Pedro?
In general, I don't like parties because I like more to stay with my family. Right now, I have a small baby right now, a little daughter. So I think that the time to do parties is finished until I know she grows up a little bit.
But like, do you like to go to family parties, right?
Yes, right. To barbecues, family barbecue.
Yeah, very good. And you, Bruna?
I love parties. Yes, yes, I really like them. Why? I don't know, because I think I like the music, the environment, dancing. Mainly, I think it's because I like dancing and music, and um, it's always a good time to celebrate, things and to, I don't know, like drink a little bit, like dance and like talk with my friends. So I think it's a nice moment. I like it.
Yeah, I think I feel alone sometimes in parties because I don't know how to dance, and I'm like watching everyone dancing and I don't know how to do this. So, yeah. And you, Leo?
Yeah, I enjoy. I like parties, especially with my friends. But I don't like so much something like um, party nightclub. Yeah, party that starts in the nights and in the morning. I don't have more age to do that, but I enjoy other kinds of party with my friends to stay with them. I enjoy.
Yeah, I totally feel you because like I want to go to a party that the party ends 10 p.m., and I can like sleep early.
Yeah, it's the best way because when the party finish 7 a.m., I don't have physical to do that.
Yeah, very good, very good. So, yeah, I think like we already know the answer of the number 3. Like, are you a party starter, goer, or pooper? Like, I'm a pooper. Not that I am always like telling people that the party will not be so good or things like this, but for me, I sometimes I don't like to go. So, what about you, Bruna?
Yeah, will. I'm not a starter, definitely. I would say I'm a goer, pooper sometimes, but most of the time goer. Yes, goer. I really like doing it.
And you, Leon?
I didn't understand so much the meaning of pooper. What would say?
Is like someone who always talk like that the party will not be so good, things like this, bad things about the party.
Yeah, yeah. Probably I am like a pooper, especially if the music is something that I don't like so much. Yeah, but if there is good music, there are good musics. I'm a goer.
Very good, very good. And you, Pedro?
I think I am kind of between goer and pooper. If the part is okay, that's the the kind of part that I like. Maybe ever most part of the time I'm the goer, but if there's some people that I don't like, or some kind of party without food, as you said, I don't like this kind of party. So I'm pooper.
Very good, very good. So let's go to number 4. How would be the best party for you? Because like for me, as I said, this party needs to have a lot of food, good music, as Leonardo said, and games. I love games, so think like food, games, and a good music. It would be nice. And what about you, Bru?
Definitely good food. Yeah, but I think sometimes we are in a bad place. Like the party is happening in insalubre place. I don't know how to say this word in English, but like the friends who are around us, they make the party or the place better. So maybe our friends are like people around us we like or and we know, and music too. uh I think for me the place is not the most important one, but the music and like people, and this is really really important.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you said. But like for me, the place like is the first thing that I see. So yeah, if I see the place, okay, this party will be horrible. So what about you, Pedro?
I think there is a set of all of those things: food, people, and place. Because if you have a good place but a not so good food or people, so is not a good party, and it's a, how you can say, a combination, I don't know, of these three things.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And what about you, Leo?
Yeah, I really believe that a good party needs to have a mix of these things: music, food, and people. But more important for me is people firstly, second music, and third food. But the environment for me is very important too. Not the landscape, but I'm talking about the environments of the people around this place. If I am in a party where some people are doing bad things or wrong things, I don't like to stay in these environments, and I prefer to go out. I I I prefer go to some kind of light party, yeah, because there are some parties very with a very wrong place or very wrong environments that I don't like to stay in some party like that.
Yeah, very good. Like maybe you feel the heavy energy that this place has. So
No, yeah, because I don't like, but when I entered in the university, some friends, yeah, friends invited me to a something like a baile de favela, yeah, in Rio. And depends on the place that you are, you're going to see very bad things, yeah, that we don't have to stay in this place. Then for me it was just the first time and the last time, and also I'm not going to come back in this place anymore. Then I really prefer some parties with close friends and in environments that I really know these environments and I really know these people inside of this party.
yeah, very good. Yeah, I I totally agree with you. I think like you need to stay in a place that you feel good. And so I think we already know this, but I want to know more about you. Like what is the most important thing for you in a party? Music, food, people. Because like if I'm alone, the only thing that is important to me is food. So a good food for me is like the most important thing. And I had one experience that I went to a party of a friend of mine, and I didn't have dinner because I thought, oh, we'll have a lot of food there and I will eat a lot. And when I arrived there, so we can just see like drinkings. So it was horrible for me. And what about you, Pedro? What is the most important thing?
Yeah, I think that is food too. When I was young, I do a lot of barbecues without meat, without. So now I really like the something with food, something to stay relaxed, just to drink something good, a good beer and a good food, and stay relaxed in a good place.
Very good. I think like for me, the the perfect party would be like uh a child party, like where
Yes.
you can see a lot of candies, games, things like this.
Yeah.
And
For
and
me,
you,
the
Leo.
best party, sorry, for me, the best party is the marriage party. Is one of the best party that I really love to stay because
Yeah.
we have emotions, and after we have other feelings with the party, yeah, with the marriage, we are meeting with a lot of people that we love, friends, family, a lot of people together in the same place. And finally, we have the party, the dance music, and for me, it's one of the best party, marriage.
Yeah, very good. I was not thinking about this kind of party. I totally forgot about it, but yeah, I think it is the best thing too. And you, bro?
Yeah, marriage is nice, but when you know the people, because like sometimes you already know the bride and the groom and you don't know nobody else, then I don't think it's too nice. Because like you feel like I don't know, a fish out of the ocean, you know, like it's a bit
Yeah.
out of the sea. Fish out of the sea, I think this is the expression. But if it's a marriage of or a wedding of someone you know, it's nice, you know, because just like you mentioned, you know other people. Children's party are amazing. Children's parties are really nice too because of the food and kids are cute, you know, and there is always good food. So I would say this is a great idea. Um, yeah, I think that's it. The perfect party, food, music, and the ones I like around me, or like at least the ones I know, you know, because if you don't know anybody in a party, I think it's a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. But I think like if you know everyone, maybe it's like you can't like give attention to everyone too, you know. So yeah, it's complicated. But let's go to the next one. Would you rather go to someone else's house for a party or have it at yours? And why? Leo.
Someone else house for party or have it at yours, or in my house or in other house, the house.
Yeah.
Rather something like prefer.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. uh, I would say that I prefer in the house of other people because my apartment is so small. There is a not good place to make party, but I did some really small parties inside of my apartment, but I prefer in a house. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. I think I would rather someone else's house, but because of the mess. So like, but I like to organize things, to throw a party, like to cook things, to organize everything, to decorate the house. But because of the mess, I would rather someone else's house. And you, Pedro?
Yes, I'm agree with you. The worst thing is the mess that you have to organize in another day and there, yeah, we have always something that was broken in the party and you need to fix that after. So that's why I like to do parties in someone's house.
Yeah, and like we spent a lot of money too throwing a party. So, and you, bro?
Just like Leo, and just like you said, to my house is not that big, and it's never been that big, you know, so that we could invite a lot of people. But when we had the chance to have a party in the building, you know, there is a room here we usually have parties. Um, it's always complicated to be the starter, you know, or to be the one who sets the party, because you need to take care of the place, make sure like people will be careful with your stuff, and it's a bit stressful when it's at our houses. So I would say I'd rather go to someone else's house, because of the mess, just like you said, because you need to be really paying attention to the things they are doing so that they won't, I don't know, break or mess up with something, So it's better to do it at someone else's house.
Very good. Yeah, I totally agree. It's like I think you feel happy with these, but in the same way, it's stressful because, as Pedro said, about things that people can like break or something like this. So yeah. And let's see the next one. Do you prefer to arrive early, on time, or just turn up at any time? Bru, let's start with you.
That's a good one. I think it really depends on the people who are going with me. But I like to arrive early, not early, early. I think on time. I feel that if I turn up at any time, I will miss something. So on time it's a good, or maybe 30 minutes late. Just a little bit late, so that it's not too early and not too late too. And you can enjoy every time of the party, not just miss something. I don't like to miss things. So yes, that's it. A little bit late, like 30 minutes. I think it's a good number.
Yeah, I think like maybe like 30 minutes, because sometimes the person who will receive you is not like ready to the party.
Yes.
But sometimes I like to arrive on time. I don't know, because I feel that I'm not respecting the time of the person too. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
like
Yeah, but I think this is something cultural too. We are not on time on parties here in Brazil, like we don't like being on time, mainly for parties, like the party starts at 7 and then everybody arrives at 9. Like it doesn't make sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And you, Pedro?
I prefer arrive early or on time. I don't like to arrive anytime. One of the things, the problem that I think is that you have to talk with everyone if you arrive after the start of the party, because you have to do the kind of social with everybody. But if you are already there in the party, it's the job of other people to talk with you to and other things. And I think this is a disrespect too with the host if you arrive anytime that you want. If I have some problem and I have to arrive after the time, maybe just to talk with the host, I will be there 1 hour after they start.
Yeah, very good. And like sometimes I send messages to my friends saying, "Oh, let's arrive on time," because I don't want to talk with everyone.
Yeah.
And what about you, Leo?
Yeah, I prefer to arrive on time. But some months ago, I passed to a bad experience because I arrived in a birthday party on time, and this party just started 2 hours later. Then I was the first guy who arrived there, and just it was there me and the organizer company, yeah, the supplier, the people who was organizing the party. Then I kept there for almost 1 hour and a half alone, waiting for someone to stay there, to arrive there. Then I prefer on time or right now at any time.
Oh, that's too sad. So I saw a video. I don't remember like where, but maid of honor arrived on the wedding like one day before the wedding, and like she was totally ready, the hair, the makeup,
You
and
forgot you forgot the party.
like the date, like she arrived one day before. So
Or maybe
yeah,
it was like
Too excited.
the movie Se Beber Não Case, you know? Maybe it was this guy.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. And what was the worst party you've ever been to? So Leo, tell us, what was the worst party?
I would say this first part in the beginning of my university that I really didn't like. I went to other bailes de favela after this play, after this moment. It was wonderful, but this first one, it was terrible because I don't know why it was making some association to the crimes in the music, and I didn't like this environment inside of this place, and for me it was the worst, and I I felt like aterrorizado, yeah, something like that. Then I really uh, disagree, yeah, these environments I didn't like.
Yeah, I think like the same happened to me when I went to celebrate Happy New Year at Copacabana. Like it was the worst experience of my life because of, I don't know how to say this, but arrastão, you know. So
Yeah, it
we
has
needed,
a lot in Copacabana.
yeah, we needed to run a lot, and I can't do this. So like I lost my sneaker, things like this. So it was horrible for me. And
Yeah.
you, Pedro?
There's a lot of bad parts that I went. I'm not a lucky guy at this parties, but I remember it's the worst. It was a marriage party. There was so much people, then food and drink, and it was a mess on the party. I didn't like this, so I stayed about 2 hours in this party, and I just drink a cup of water, and because there was a lot of people trying to taking food and drinks in the same time, but that was horrible.
Yeah, it's totally complicated when you go to a weddings party and you're like expecting that you will drink and eat a lot, and like you eat like a bird because the food is not enough. And what about you, bro?
Yeah, I was trying to think here. I think I've never had. It's interesting. I couldn't think of a bad experience, like the worst, but I think it's usually bad when the birthday person is too late. I remember once it was my cousin's party, and she got so late, like I don't know, 2 hours after beginning of the party. You know, everybody was there like waiting for her, and she got so late. So we couldn't enjoy that much with her, you know, because she was so late. I think she had a discussion with her mom, you know, and um, it was a bit bad, but it wasn't the worst. You know, it was just a bad experience. But I think I was thinking here. I think I enjoy any party, you know, even if it's even if there is something too bad. I've never had this experience of arrastão or something like this, or just like Leo mentioned, you know. So, um, yeah, that's it. Not too bad to share with you.
Very good, very good. So I will put other question here. Like, have you ever had or been to a surprise birthday party? Let's start with you, bro. What about you?
Yes, I do. I've already had some friends surprise parties. Once I've had my own, you know, it didn't work that well uh because I got hurt during the like my friend would throw a party for me while the handball practice, and I got hurt during the training, and I called her like, Fulana, where are you? Come back, I need your help, I need some ice, you know. And then she arrived like, I was going to throw a party for you and you ruined everything. So it didn't work that well for me, my own, you know. But yes, and it's nice. I think it's interesting, and I like to see the reaction and the face, like they are usually not expecting it, so it's really nice.
Very good. Yeah, I think like you feel that you are important, right? When people do this for you. I had one that I was really angry with my friends because they wanted that I went to school and I didn't want to go because oh, it was my birthday. I want to stay at home. And I was like really angry with them. And when I arrived at home, everyone like were here and I was really angry. So yeah, it was really good. And you, Leo?
Yeah, I had some surprise birthday parties, and it's some amazing experience. Yeah, because we feel that our friends and our family really they love me, and also the moments is it's wonderful. I really like these moments. But the last one, it was a little different because I was traveling with my wife, and then she was planning the surprise birthday, but we had a problem in the highway and with a very traffic to come back home, and we arrived at home so tired, very tired. And when I was entering my home, I was thinking, so I'm just going to enter, take a shower, and sleep so much because I'm very tired. When I opened the door, it was with a lot of people inside of my home. I enjoyed so much, but I was very tired. But it was wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, I think like people always do this when you are not expecting, right? When you maybe like when you don't want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you, Pedro.
I have some kind of deal with my wife and some of my best friends that I don't like surprise parties, because to avoid the situation that you said, and Leo too, that you are maybe we are human. There is not always that to have a great day, and something you want just to stay at home, take a shower and rest, and when you arrive you have a big party. those I have we I already did some surprise parties to a friend, and he have arrived on the party, and the reaction of that he had, that was not great. He was so stressful on this day, and there's not great.
Yeah, it happened to me and my family. We did it to our aunt, and she hated and she said to us that she hated the surprise party. Yeah, and like we don't do this anymore because we know that she would not like. And yeah, I think like to have a deal to avoid this kind of situation is really good. And so let's start with you, the next one, Pedro. What's the best birthday party you've ever had?
It was when I was 7 years old. It was a Ninja Turtle party with the decoration. They call some pizza like in the Ninja Turtle. There was amazing. It's something that I remember every time.
So it was like an immersion in the cartoon, the movie, right?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Like you made me remember that the best party I've ever had, it was like Hello Kitty party. And because my dad did everything, like he did the decoration, he made a Hello Kitty for everyone, like with balloons. So it was really amazing. And what about you, Bru?
Yes, I had a similar experience just like yours, but the theme was the white snow. I was like, she was and she still is my favorite princess. And I wore a costume, of hers. And my father made like a decoration, like on the table, and they spent a lot of time like working on everything. Some of my friends from school came to, like, it was really amazing because I felt it was the white snow, like the dress and everything. I was her, and it was good. It was good. Yeah, that's it. This was the best one for me. I always remember this one.
Very good. And you, Lau?
The best party, I would say my marriage, because I married 2 months ago. For me, it was one of the best moments of my life. Enjoyed so much with my families, with my friends, and with my wife. It was amazing.
Very good. And like, what about a birthday party? Like, do you remember?
Birthday party, yeah. Maybe in this year too, because my birthday it's in February, and it was lots of different from the others, because it was in a harm, yeah, a place where we have a lot of horse and other animals, and it was very different because I rode on a horse for my first time. It was a very different birthday.
Very good, very good. So I think we can go to the next. Have you ever gate crashed a party, or have you ever seen other people gate crashing? It's like someone who arrives at the party and this person was not invited to the party. Like I don't like to do this thing, so I have never gate crashed, but I've already seen some people doing this. And what about you, Leo?
Just to understand, get crushed is when you block the party for someone. We don't accept someone to enter in your party.
Yeah, like the person was not invited,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, I never do that. I never did. But I also know some people that did this action.
Yeah. Like I think like my last birthday party, my cousin did it to go to someone else's party, and I was really angry with her because, oh, you were in my party and you go to someone else's party that you were not invited to go. No, so yeah, and you, bro.
Yeah, I have already done it once because like it was a classmate, and she threw this party and invited almost all of my friends, like I don't know, I had like 6 friends and she invited, I don't know, 4, and me and another friend, we gave crashed the party, but she didn't feel bad, they made fun actually of us, and nothing happened. We were there, we ate and we enjoyed the party anyways, but it was the first and the only time, I did it. I think I wouldn't do it again. I don't think it's nice if the person didn't invite you, so you shouldn't be there. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but I think like when we are younger, we don't think in this way. Yeah, we just go. But when I wanted to go, my mother like didn't accept. So I didn't go because of my mother, not because I didn't want. So, and you, Pedro?
I already bring someone that was not invited to the party. I said, he's my friend's party, and you are my friend too. You are not invited, but come on with me. uh, he will accept you in his house. There's no problem. But at the end, everything runs okay.
Very good. So it was nice for you and Bruna. It was really good to do this. Yes. So we have time to answer the last one. So some people believe that party are just for single people. Do you agree? And what is your opinion about this? So let's start with you, Leo. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally disagree because I think that party is for everybody, and even if you are with your birthday or I forgot the sorry, if you are with your wife or husband, um, you can go. For me, that is not a problem. I go to the parties with my wife, and sometimes I just go with my friend, and she does the same thing with her friends. And for me, this is not a problem.
Yeah, I totally agree with you because like my parents are like that. But I think like it's an agreement that you make with the person. Okay, you can go with your friends, I can go with mine. And so yeah, I totally agree. What about you, Pedro?
Yes, I think the same thing. Everybody has the right to have some fun. You don't have to be with your partner or someone every time. If you just need to have some fun with your friends, no problem. So you can go everywhere you want, every party you want to. It's okay.
Yeah, very good. But I like sometimes I think it depends about what party the person are going to, because we know that some parties, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point. It depends on the party, but I think it's going to parties is about and having a partner, it's about trusting. Uh, like if you trust the person you are with, there won't be any problem. Um, so yeah, I think it's for everybody, and there's nothing much to say, but trust is important in these cases.
Very good. So welcome back, everyone. Rosalia, how was the conversation?
Oh, it sounds great. The topic is amazing. Everyone can say something about the party, about your life, because the party was, everyone liked to participate. I like so much participate in the party, but it's only for in the family party, because I have a big family. Then when you start to party is complete. Yeah, it's amazing today.
Very good. And like, what is the most important thing for you in a party? Music, food, people, or
I think the most
nothing?
important for me is the people, because when you are in the party, they don't like the people what's there. It's for me, it's not. I don't enjoy. You can enjoy the food, you can enjoy the music, but you don't enjoy the person what's there. When you leave this party, you don't have enjoyed.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Like for me, like the food is the most important thing. And what about you, Marcio?
Yes, yes. For me, food is important too. Eh, but music, people, important in party. I like party, and it depend the situation. But the food, good. Food is good, delicious. Enjoy food. Yeah, I like. Conversation, for me, is good too. Conversation, my colleagues, I like.
Very good, very good. So, Nondas, I want to know what was the worst party you've ever been to?
Oh, I went to a funk show uh, when I was a young guy. So it was the worst party that I went, because there was a fight, a big fight, and a lot of people running and people. Uh, it was worst, the worst party that I went. A funk show here in Brasilia in the stadium. So yeah, it's not good.
And what about the best?
The best, maybe another show here, but Forró show. I really like Forró, and I can't choose just only one, but Barões da Pisadinha. I really love it to to go, and other shows here, but I really love parties when I can dance and when have a lot of friendly people and my close friends near me, and yeah, this kind of parties I really like.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I think like to be a good party, the music needs to be good too. So yeah. And now I want to know, Pedro, how was your first experience here on TNT? What do you think about the conversation? Did you like it?
Yes, I really like it. It was really fun. I know to speak some language, you need to practice this. And I am the moment that I have some fear or some shame to speak, but I know that I have to speak every time to improve, and that I know that's the way that you can grow up and be better.
Yeah, very good. It was a pleasure to have you here. I hope